Kenneth Blume steps out of Kenny Beats' shadow, from the New York Times. The hitmaker formerly known as Kenny Beats was behind breakthrough albums for Geese, Vince Staples, Idols and Fukers. On a new solo project, he turns his focus inward. Producer Kenneth Blume III, who built his reputation as Kenny Beats with a signature tag, "Whoa, Kenny," has spent years shaping the sound of hip-hop mavericks like Vince Staples, Freddie Gibbs and Denzel Curry. But lately, he's been channeling that same intensity into a custom-built recording studio in an industrial pocket of Los Angeles. He calls it Putnam Hill, and every detail reflects his obsession with functionality. Rummaging through his monogrammed notebook in the live room, Blume showed off an early concept doodle of a keyboard stand he designed himself. All the legs fold underneath so you can hang it flat on the wall. When you need it, you just flip it over, pull the legs back out, pop the arms up and ta-da. The problem with most keyboard stands, he says, is they're made by people who don't really use them. They're ugly, too heavy, too complicated. He can't stand that. That same precision extends to the whole studio, light dimmers wired separately to conserve energy for recording equipment, speakers developed with designer Devin Turnbull, emerald green leather upholstery throughout. Since completing the building 14 months ago, Blume has recorded 10 full albums there. They include Getting Killed by the Brooklyn rock band Geese, the film score for the psychological thriller Lurker, the debut LPO from the Electrosleaze party starters Fukers, and still-to-come projects by Rico Nasty and Weezer. Already this month, 2 Blume-produced albums, one from the instrumental jazz quartet Fathers and the other by the post-hardcore group Show Me the Body, were released on the same day, July 10, underlining one of the most prolific and creatively promiscuous runs in modern music. Geese frontman Cameron Winter calls it the hustle of someone who started as one of 10 billion people making beats on the internet, with a beautiful intolerance for passivity. For Blume, now 35, the burst of output feels like a blown release valve, equal parts ecstasy and disquiet, the weight of something being pushed within a hair of its capacity. He says he had to build this place to work in a new way. It's the hardest thing he's ever done, and he spent every dollar he had. But he wouldn't pray for a single thing to have gone differently. That's the story of Kenneth Blume stepping out of Kenny Beats' shadow. Thanks for listening.